Shalom. I want to give all the praise, all the glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Yikah Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the elect. All right, I'm in Sirach 39. Through the Spirit. I'm just going to read probably won't go through the whole chapter. It's a long chapter, but I'm just going to start at the top. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." All right? So this is a characteristic of the true prophets of the elect. You're going to meditate on the truth, right? You're going to be occupied in the meditation, right? And we seek the wisdom of the ancient, right? Which is written down in this Bible. And it says, and be occupied in prophecies. You see? So let's get Revelation 18:4. Or no, wait, Slakia. Let me see. Let me find this verse. It's actually going to be Revelation 19:10, Slakia. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. All right, so that's the spirit, because I spoke on that a couple lessons ago, and that's what we're in the time of prophecy right now. You got a lot of the prophecies speaking loud and clear, like it tells you in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. And this is the spirit that the true prophets should be in right now. The spirit of prophecy, occupied in prophecies. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 39:2. It says, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. Right, and the renowned men are the prophets of old. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. Right, because if you're in the right mindset, you're going to be able to understand the dark sayings, the dark parables, the grave sentences. Right, like the micro sea hip. That's a dark parable. Right, the missiles, those are dark parables. They're in the scriptures. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he hath tried the good and the evil among men. He will give his heart to resort early to Yahweh that made him, and will pray before the Most High, and will open his mouth in prayer and make supplication for his sins. Right, and these are all things that the elect and really the prophets should be doing. Praying without ceasing, as it is written. Verse 6, when the great Yahweh will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out the wise sentences and give thanks to Yahweh in his prayer. Right, we always do that. We always thank Yahweh for showing us things, for teaching us, for giving us his spirit. Right, we even pray that the spirit doesn't leave us. Psalm. And this is, like I always say, this is a prayer that all the men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai should pray every day. Psalm 51:11, cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. See? So that's what it is, man. Sirach 39:7, it says, he shall direct his counsel and knowledge, and in his secrets shall he meditate. He shall show forth that which he hath learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant of Yahweh. Right, so when we learn this truth, we're not supposed to put it in a napkin and fold it up and stash the napkin somewhere and hide it. No, when you learn something, you're supposed to glorify Yahweh Bashem Yahushai by teaching it, right? Because first we're disciples, which means students of discipline, and then, when we become learned, then we become apostles, right? Which means sent out, sent away to teach. Many shall commend his understanding, and so long as the world endureth, it shall not be blotted out. His memorial shall not depart away, and his name shall live from generation to generation. Right, so the true prophets, they have books in the scriptures, and it's going to even be like this for us in the kingdom. We're going to have the work that we do. If we're the true prophets, if we're part of that 144,000, there's going to be things that are written about the Lord's prophets of today in this age. You see? Verse 10. Nations shall show forth his wisdom, and the congregation shall declare his praise. Right? But that won't come to the kingdom, because right now, the Lord's prophets are despised and hated. Verse 11. If he die, he shall leave a greater name than 1,000, and if he live, he shall increase it. Verse 12, yet have I more to say, which I have thought upon, for I am filled as the moon at the full. Right, filled with the understanding, filled with the knowledge, filled with the Holy Spirit. Hearken unto me, ye holy sons, and bud forth as a rose growing by the brook of the field. Right, that's what this, a rose needs water, right? So this truth is like I always say, living waters, and that's what nourishes us, this living water, the truth. And give ye a sweet savor as frankincense, and flourish as a lily. Send forth a smell and sing a song of praise. Bless Yahweh in all his works. And again, these are all characteristics of the prophet, the true prophet. The words that when we're out there prophesying in with sound doctrine, it's a sweet savor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and it appeases Yahweh. Magnify his name and show forth his praise with the songs of your lips. With harps, and in praising him ye shall say after this manner, all the works of Yahweh are exceeding good, and whatsoever he commandeth shall be accomplished in due season. Right. And how do we magnify his name? By teaching sound doctrine, by uplifting, edifying the brotherhood, edifying the sheep, feeding the sheep. And whatever he commandeth is going to be accomplished in due season, right? The prophecies are going to be fulfilled. That's why in the very first verse it says, be occupied in prophecies. And this is the characteristic of GMS. Starting out with our elders, they're always going in on prophecy. You see? Verse 17, and none may say, what is this? Wherefore is that? For at time convenient they shall all be sought out. At his commandment the waters stood as an heap, and at the words of his mouth the receptacles of waters. At his commandment is done whatsoever pleaseth him, and none can hinder when he will save. Right? So everything Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has given us, everything that has been written, all the prophecies are going to come to pass. And when it's time for salvation, nothing's gonna stop the salvation of the elect. Where am I at? 19. The works of all flesh are before him, and nothing can be hid from his eyes, right? Because them chariots, they're all over, and the chariots are angels. What's the word angel? Messenger. So they go back and report to Yahweh everything, right? So that's why nothing can be hid from his eyes. He seeth from everlasting to everlasting. There is nothing wonderful before him. A man need not say, what is this? Wherefore is that? for he hath made all things for their uses. He even made the wicked, then they're being useful for his story, right? Because the wicked, he's going to put the spirit on the wicked to start shooting missiles at each other. So everything has a use, everything has a purpose, even the wicked. Verse 22, his blessing covered the dry land as a river and watered it as a flood. As he hath turned the waters into saltness, so shall the heathen inherit his wrath. Right, so the other nations are going to inherit the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And we know that as the prophets, it's the people who are not in this truth, not in the fold of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they're the ones who don't understand that the heathen are going to go down, on the day of wrath. Verse 24, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. And that's what I just said. It's plain to us. The holy means separate, the separate ones. We're separating ourselves from this world spiritually, right? Because we understand the prophecies. But all of this whole book is a stumbling block into the wicked, right? What does it tell you in Daniel? Daniel 12 and 10. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly. And none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. You see? So the ones who are being purified and wise are the Lord's prophets and the ones in the elect who listens to the Lord's prophets. But the wicked, they can't understand shit. That's why they're out here prophesying in the wrong spirit. They're preaching and teaching unsound doctrine. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 25. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things are for sinners. Right. Because even the prophets, hey, we're the Elohim that helped with the creation, Lord's will. I'm in that number. We were part of the creation. All right. Verse 26. The principal things for the whole use of a man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. Right, and that's just, all those things are to nourish a man. The oil is this knowledge, the truth, right? Let's keep reading. Yeah, I started reading this chapter, and I was like, I'm gonna do a lesson. I'm gonna put this one on a video. Verse 27. All these things are for. I read that 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of them that made them. Fire, meaning these spirits of vengeance appease Yahweh. Right, and here they are, the list of these spirits of vengeance. Fire, hail, famine, death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. You see? All these spirits of vengeance. That's why when you see any type of fires going on, in Babylon, and it's going to be one great fire, the lake of fire, once the prophecy is fulfilled. But even if you see someone's house burning, or someone's cars getting fucked up in hail, these are all vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Famine, when that happens, when the wicked elite start to put famine on Babylon, America, hey, the Lord's prophets, we understand the judgments, right? While everyone else is going to be wondering why it's going on the way it is, why calamity is hitting their homes, we're going to know where it's coming from. We're going to know that these are the spirits of vengeance that were created, and they actually appease Yahweh, meaning they make him happy, right? It makes him happy to put the wicked in a bad predicament. You see? Verse 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right. Therefore from the beginning I was resolved and thought upon these things and left them in writing. He documented it, right? All of the works of Yahweh are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season, so that a man cannot say, this is worse than that, for in time they shall all be well approved. And therefore praise ye Yahweh with the whole heart, meaning your whole mind and mouth, and bless the name of Yahweh. Right, so you can't just call him God. Right? Almost every time we do a lesson, we mention the importance of the name of Yahweh. Meanwhile, you have all these stupid ass Christians talking about, he has many names, or there you go again about talking about the name. Hey man, the name of Yahweh is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth to it and is safe. Right, as it is written, Proverbs 18:10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it and is safe. Right? And who has the name? Who has the Lord's name? Who praises his name? Ecclesiastes 17:10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. And holy means separate. I keep saying that. So it's a separate name. When you have a separate name, that doesn't mean you have tons of names. That means your name is separate. It's a powerful name that is separate from all other names. Right? So quit minimizing the importance of a name. As it is written, it's more precious than it's better than it's better than a precious ointment, right? Ecclesiastes 7:1. Let me get that. I'll close on that. A good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death than a day of one's birth. So a good name is better than precious ointment. You think that Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua are just going to let you slander their names or just call them any name you want? No, the names are important, man. We go over this, like I say, almost in every lesson, almost every camp. We're standing stiffly for the names. Just like it says in 2nd Esdras, is it 6:55? No, 2nd Esdras 2. Yep. 2nd Esdras 2:47. No, I'll start at 46. This is the crowning ceremony for the Lord's prophets. 2nd Esdras 2:46. Then I said unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh. Okay? So if you're of the elect, you're not only going to praise his holy name, but you're also going to stand stiffly for those names, man. All right? And you're going to bless the name of Yahweh. You're not going to just minimize it and act like it ain't no big deal. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and close out. I just liked what I was reading in Ecclesiastes 39, the 39th chapter. But a lot of times the Spirit takes us to, bringing up the importance of the name. So with that, I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, B'Kakodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also, one acknowledge Alakian, who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and shalom to the elect.